Good morning, art buddies. Hello, hello. Happy Sunday and welcome to Bricolage with Paint Girly. Bricolage is creating with a variety of available things to it's a French word, and to describe it more loosely is just use your stuff, use your stash. So welcome in. I'm very excited this morning. I've got little Clara here. She's excited too. And then there's Stewie. Let's not forget Stewie. I gotta clean Stewie's face. He's full of paint. Hey, there's Pam. Good morning, Pam. Good morning, Gail. Gail, I said good morning to you in my head, and then I just realized I didn't say it out loud. Yep, it's gonna be one of those days, girls. Just feeling a little off today. Good morning, Kathy. I don't know if I've got a little something brewing. See, I spatter paint, and Stewie's always sitting here with me. Well, I brought out my friends this morning. There's Lisa. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Nice to see you. And we've got Dar. Good morning. Good morning. Ladies, I'm very excited this morning. There's Jacqueline. Hi, Jacqueline. I don't know if anybody noticed, but the tote board is heavy this morning. Hi, Shaz. Good evening. The tote board is heavy. It flipped, and I've got 2,000 subbies. I'm so excited. I've been watching it like a hawk, and I was like 3 people short, and I turned it on this morning to do my thumbnail, and it had flipped to 2,000. Now, it's probably gonna go up and down because it usually does that for a couple of days, goes up and down, and then, it'll settle out. But I'm very excited. Thank you, ladies. And so I brought out little Clara. I just thought of it. I should have made her a little tag or a little necklace. I could have draped, 2,000 around her little neck, but she hangs here. I brought her back from Europe and I love her. So she hangs there. She had a little accident on her way back from Europe. She broke her little arm, so I had to repair her. So, hey, there's Angie Brown. Hi, Angie. Just a reminder, if you need me to see something, put it in all caps. That's not offensive for me, so that'd be great. I can see that a little better as chat moves along. Today I'm going to try to do some collage. I don't know that I really feel in the zone, but we're going to see how it goes. I'm going to show you my book. It's funny that Lisa is here because I have this book because I was enabled by Lisa and Diane Fago. So I'll show you that in a minute. But what I'm planning to do is I'm hoping to record a little video and say thank you for my 2,000 subs, and then I'll give you some instructions for leaving a comment. And then on one of my lives in the next week or so, I'll draw some names. I have a few things I want to give away. Okay. We're going to be doing some collage today, I hope. Uh-oh, Kath is back. She said she got invaded. I'm thinking she got invaded by little people. Little people. Okay, so thank you, Kathy. I'm very excited. Yep, I just was looking back at some of my first videos. I started with videos on YouTube 9 years ago. And then about 4 years ago, I started to do lives. So it's been a while. It's been a while. And 2,000 is really not that big of a number, but it is for me. I'm very excited. All right, so I thought I would start by I'm going to work in this Nomad book, but I thought I would start by harvesting some things out of this Departure magazine. It's mostly, I think, for replayers or if someone should tune in and they're new to collage, just to see how you can get started. And so most of us, can grab a magazine either off of the shelf, at the grocery store. You might have a subscription, or maybe you have a friend who's like, I know you do art stuff. I'm getting rid of all there's different ways. Hey, there's Sophia. Hello, Teresa. Hi, come on in, girls. Get comfy. So when someone says they're going to harvest um, pictures or whatever from a magazine or a book, what they're basically saying is they're going to just rip it apart. And that's the truth of it. But see, isn't this guy look cool? When my husband was working at his last job, they would get magazines. They have no idea why. They would just come to them. Nobody was interested in them. So he would bring me home the departure ones. So I think he looks kind of cool. Now, if you're familiar with, that's kind of cool, huh? So anything that I think is interesting, I'm going to just tear out. Now, of course, I always stop and pull out the watches because of our dear Dee Dee Willingham. And since I started watching Diane Fago, she has a lot of people in hers. Oh, but see, now look, here we have a happy butterfly. And most of you that I see coming in, look at that. Good morning, Christine. Thank you, Christine. Are familiar with our dear Lisa from Lisa's Eclectic Life, who does amazing work. And her and Diane were getting together and doing collage. And so I saw these gals working in this Nomad book by Sibella Court. And I'll show you that in a little bit. Oh, look at him. Isn't he a yummy? Look at him. He's a yummy. And so I had to have the book. So I went right on eBay and found one. And I think I enabled Calico Kate to get one. Oh, look at her. Oh, man, look at her. There's a lot in this departure book. I don't usually find that much. But I have a couple boxes of collage fodder, as we like to say. There's the Tiffany. Oh my goodness, look at these ladies. And I might not necessarily use them in my Nomad book, but they come in handy for other things and other projects as well. Now, I've said this before. Thank you, Shaz. I'm very excited. Okay, Gail. Gail's going to talk to Dad for a bit. No problem. And I'm trying to think outside the box, which is, sometimes it's a little hard. And sometimes after you get going and you're working on a project, it gets a little easier. But I have a hard time. Oh, look at him. And he yummy. I have a hard time throwing things away. So my goal is to tear out what I want, what first grabs me, and then I'm going to throw the rest of this away. Now, if you should get something in your possession like, oh, I just had one. Say like, okay, it's coming towards the holiday season, and Amazon, the last couple of years that I've noticed anyway, they send out a little, it's almost like a toy catalog, goodies catalog, like what's the one we used to get when we were kids? The Sears and Roebuck, maybe. We used to wait and wait and wait. We'd be so excited when that book would arrive. Don't throw those away. If you're thinking about any kind of a glue book or collage or even a journal, you don't have to rip that apart. You can use that in your art. So, like I'm ripping this one apart, but those other ones, yeah, you can keep those and use them. I see Marty. Hi, Marty. Nice to see you. Up here we've got a menu from Ange. The menu today is cube steak, mashed potatoes, deviled eggs, gravy, and corn. Yum, yum, yummers. Oh, he's kind of cool. All right, all right. See, this is why you end up with a lot of collage fodder. Because when you first start ripping things out, everything kind of looks good. So I hope everyone is doing well. We have another beautiful day here on the East Coast. Hey, Malia, hi. You're lurking. All right, kid. Lurk away. It's chilly here, but it's nice and sunny. At least right now it's nice and sunny. Sometimes you'll just see a word that Malia says she's used the Amazon catalog as her Christmas journal. Oh, that's a great idea, and it was a lot of fun. Cool. All right. I didn't think about that, but yeah, that's specifically to the season. That would work really well. Oh, see, now look at these. These are cool. This is cool. I didn't check the other side of this page, but look. See, I like those bums. Let's take that. Little bums there. Oh, I love her. Does anybody, then I haven't watched the Food Network in a long time, but I don't know if she won. She was in one of the competitions. Carla. I think her name's Carla. Let me get her name right. Oh my gosh, she is, yeah, Carla Hall. She is such a hoot. She's on the cooking shows. So you can see this is a 2021. Now see, this might make a good background behind something. Now, once I get through this, I'm going to walk you through my Nomad book. I've got lots of things in there. Oh, look at this. Look at this one. It looks like all like different like flowers and veg. I should probably read that. Oh well, not gonna. Yeah, I like those bums too. Oh, here's more of this guy, the guy that was on the cover. Let's take him. We might be able to double up somewhere. So what I've done, I pulled out some of my, now this I did quite a while ago, pulled out some of my, I don't know if I'm crazy about, oh, that's the Olympics. Some of my fodder I had pulled out and just used some washi tape to put it, oh, I like that. Use some washi tape to attach things to certain pages to see if they might work. Those legs might work somewhere. The thing about Diane Fago is she uses a lot of really large images, and I forget the one guy's name, where really big flowers that she used, and she has this book. I got one, but I think mine's smaller, so I ordered the guy's calendar. But she uses a lot of really big images, and then she does, like, she doodles and stuff with it too. It just fills in the space. I mean, she's definitely got her own. Oh boy, he's cute. All right, so that's what, oh, see, I like her. Let's get her. So now, welcome in. I hope I didn't miss anyone. So now I've got a whole new stack of fodder. So this is the Nomad book. Now tell me if I'm going to move my camera up just a little bit. Sibella Court Nomad, a global approach to interior style. Now, some of these books were a little pricey. This one wasn't, but it is kind of falling apart. but I'm okay with that. See, I've got some damage here. You know, it's secondhand. I got it off of eBay. But you'll see as we go through, I don't have too much done in here. I think I only have a couple things done. You'll start to see where the book is separating here. But it's got a lot of cool images. See, okay, so now here, so you can see this is the back of a calendar. I thought those guys, I've got a little bit of a, what can I put under me here? Kind of get rid of maybe this stamp. Yes, she does do, yes, Diane does a lot of detail with cutting, fussy cutting. Oh man, she's like so good with that X-Acto knife. And she's like zip, 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 and she's in there. Yeah. So I thought these guys might look good here, but I've just got these in temporarily until I find maybe something else that's going to work on the page. And of course, some of the pages, I don't have anything. I've got pink watches because I'm trying to pick up the little bit of pink on that page. But this is a really cool book. And like I said, Lisa, My Eclectic Life, who was here and said hello. I don't know if she's still here. Her book is really looking great with what she's done. And then Diane. Now, Diane works, like all the girls do, work on all different kinds of books. Some of you may be familiar with, I think, Dee Dee Willingham coined the phrase reverse collage. Hey, Dana, good morning. And she works in a lot of those, I've got those too. I don't have them all. Abandoned Places books, and they're fun. See, so this I just have washi tape down. So I'm not sure what I want to work on today. So we'll just go through. Oh, these just look like little swatches that are blue that kind of go with that blue. Let me move. This is getting in my way. What do you think about, see, look at that guy. Just sitting on that stack of pillows. Don't know why I put that there. That's one disadvantage to putting stuff on your pages in advance. And then you come back and you might wonder, why? Part of the problem for me is, like I said earlier, cutting things apart or covering things up, you know, because I like the book. So it's hard for me sometimes to do that. If anybody has any questions, put them in caps or something you need for me to see. See, now that is really a nice page, but I'm thinking maybe I could put the tools on that. I do have a couple pages done in here. But isn't it a neat book? Look at there, the threads. So underneath her, you know, we don't have too, I'm not covering up too much there. I love the lady in the red cap. Yeah, I thought she looked good on that page. I just, oh, the red cap. I missed, maybe I missed her. I was thinking red dress when you said cap. See, with the lag, sometimes I don't see, you know. So he's just kind of floating. See, I'm picking up on the blue over here. And she had the red dress. Okay, got it, Leah. I just trimmed the bottom of her off because I wanted to get her hand in there. And she says she got up, worked on the cable, helped cook, and sewed. Now she's counting her change and enjoying the chat. All right, Ange. Don't you just love that? See right here, you can see where my book's starting to come. It's coming undone. She's come undone. Do 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 do. Now look at her. Okay, she's got a bird on her head, and I've got her coming out of whatever the heck that is. A sink, maybe. But see, I don't know what else to put with her. I don't know what else to put with her. This page is really heavy. I like the rope, and I just love these kind of dishes. And so then I got these, all these different fish. Now these, of course, are not fussy cut yet, but I'm thinking I might put those all together. Lady in blue. Oh, you can't really see her. There she is. So there's a lot of different colors and tones and ideas and palettes. See, isn't this cool? I'm thinking you could write words on that. I just added in these bottles because I thought they were cool. I think that sometimes I have to check and see if I have glued something, have something sitting on there, because sometimes it's hard to tell. All right, so now this guy, I just liked his legs, so I was thinking about those, and I've got this gal here glued in, so I don't know if you'll be able to tell sitting there either if these are glued down, washi taped in, or if you think they're part of the book. I picked up another book very similar to this, but I think it's softback. Lady in Blue. I don't know if I remember that tune. Butterflies added here with a little bit of die cuts that I have. I'm thinking Lady in Red. Now, I don't know why I didn't cut off this other person's arm, but I see that, and it's probably not a llama, it's probably an alpaca. I don't know how to tell, but when I see the pictures of animals like this, I think of the show my kids used to watch. Me and my llama, me and my llama. My daughter loved that. Oh, yeah. Look at this. Isn't that perfect? Those teacups. I love that on that page. But see what else? I need something maybe, something coming out of there. Some flowers or some birds or some fish. There's another one with just little color swatches. See, that's an idea to remember, when you're doing your own thing. A lot of us have those tickets. Thank you, Lisa. Or like old vintage stuff. All right, these are Ann Getty kids. I had some extra carrots, little carrot babies, baby carrots. Hi, Peggy. Okay, so this one I finished. Some of you were with me when I did this. So I had a lot of the Ann Getty babies. Fussy cut those, added some lace. These, it looks like maybe I stamped I don't know if I stamped the words. I might have cut the words out of a book and then stamped on top. But yay, one finished page, and we're almost halfway through the book. Isn't this just darling? Look at that with the roses. Every Christmas, my mom had a tiered plate, not, but more of a plate, not like a wrought iron looking like this. And that's what and my sister Nancy still does it, displays and puts out Christmas cookies. Your eyes aren't awake yet? Oh, I had trouble this morning. I had to force myself. Oh, you remember, Gail? Cool. We got bizarre. I just put that there. This, I think, looks like it's how the page was in the book. But see, it's not. She's that whole section. But I don't know that I want to trim her out because I think it kind of looks cool there. But see, I think I need to do something over there. Over there, over there. Whoop. Oh, that's... Never mind. Never mind. This page is a mess. Now, underneath, it's got... And I don't know why I did this. It's got all beach tags, and I just have all these different Christmas, old-timey Christmas baubles. I'm thinking about doing something with them on that page. And there we got that gal. This is washi taped on. Ibura. A jar of, I don't know if that's honey or what. It might be honey. But see, because I've got all those bottles and jars in the background, I'm thinking about putting that there. My little Stewie is going crazy. The light is just sucking up the light in that. He's just shaking. Look, see here it is again. I love those. She's washed in. I tucked her legs up because I wasn't sure what I want to do. Because once you glue it down, I used to be such a fanatic about stuff being wrinkled and folded. Not so much anymore because I realized once you glue them down, it's gonna work out. It's gonna work out. Okay, another finished page. Yay! So I used Timmy People. This guy was in a magazine. I loved his face. We gave him a little bit of a pink cheek. So pink, black, and white was the idea for this spread. I think that kind of... They probably would fussy cut this more. Thank you, Shaz. Aunt says they went to Hobby Lobby yesterday, and there was a guy in the next aisle over who was saying, bad words to a lady worker there, and told her to that's not good. I just added this little bunny today. That was from my girlfriend's baby book. I just love that bunny. There's the Mexican guy. And have you been to the Mexican restaurant lately? We're coming towards the end here. Not sure about that. See, these are like really big flowers, which I'm not used to using, but Diane uses them very successfully. You should probably look at more of her work. Oh, yeah, yeah, I like this bird. Of course, I need to do more fussy cutting there on his wings. Haven't been there in a week. That's crazy, Ange. Okay, this gal. Look how cool she is. So, see, I probably will fussy cut all that stuff out. And of course, I don't quite know where I would want her, but I think I want her on this page because of the yellows. And I just love that tulip, so the colors kind of work. And I think that's pretty much, oh no, I've got another lady back here. I just love the clothesline. That. So I've got a few extras back here, but I kind of like that. But I don't know about fussy cutting her out. But I like those blues together. And then this gal. So now I'm going to go through and show you. I just was straightening up some stuff. And this is some other fussy cut type foliage. Not foliage, fodder. That I'm thinking I can use. So now I'm going to go through just real quickly and see if anything grabs my attention that I can add to one of those pages. I'm kind of thinking maybe the lady with the red dress. Lady with the red dress, red dress. I know it's blue dress. Lady with the red dress on. I feel like this is upside down. Some of this stuff, I think I was desperate for some collage material. And some of this I probably now would not cut that out. All right, Malia, that's what we're after. Try to encourage and inspire. Encourage and inspire. I don't know so far. Ange has been so busy, she hasn't had a chance to go. Well, I hope you've been good busy, not bad busy. You know, I was looking through some of my stuff the other day, you know, straightening up. I had to get to the place where I could walk and get to my table, my desk here safely. And I'm looking through stuff and I'm thinking, why would you keep that? Do you ever say that? Like, why do I save some of the things I save? Some of this I think Dee Dee might have sent me. Yeah, that's true, right, Marty? Yeah, they're going to be calling and checking on you. That might be the wrong red. I'm just pulling out some red stuff. I like that big watch. Let's see. Lady in red. Oh, isn't he yummy? Yummy, yummy, yummy. I want a puppy. I want a puppy. Don't want that. Now, I did pull out another bin you know, one of those 12 by 12s that you can get at Michael's and Hobby Lobby to store big sheets of, you know, your 12 by 12 papers in. Oh, they look good. I could go for them. I've got that full of this kind of jazz. Now I'm going to be using Golden Matte Medium because I know I've tried that. Yes, I say that, but then I still have trouble. Yes, me too. See, I've gone through and looked at it and said, why would you keep that? But did I throw it out? No, I left it in the pile. I'm thinking illness. I've got an illness. Oh, these peppermints might be kind of fun. Let's just see. I mean, I feel like I have a certain amount of talent, and oh, that looks, oh, I like what I do for the most part, but I also feel like a lot of times I have a hard time thinking outside the box. So I'm thinking in particular, I keep saying Diane Fago, but it just amazes me, like, I don't know if it was a girl in a wedding dress or something, and it looked perfectly fine and beautiful, but then she started to doodle or something with the white Posca pen or something, and by the time she was done, it was mind-blowing. It was just super fabulous. And see, I have to work at that. For me, I have to work at that. And that's okay. But working at it while you're by yourself is one thing, but doing it with an audience. Peggy said, Lori, when you start saving navel lint in a jar, we'll call for help. Okay, okay. Keep me grounded there, Peggy. Although I was just thinking pocket lint might not be bad. That's a step above navel lint. Okay, just a few more here, folks. Now, see, this is bizarre, but see, those colors might work with that gal in the red dress. So let's just see. Let's just see what kind of trouble we can get into. So I have a jar here of Distress Collage Medium. This is crazing. And I've never used this. I was wondering what this would be like. But see, I don't know if this would stick my pages to toe jams. Yeah. Haven't heard that term in a while. I know that the Golden Matte Medium, my pages won't stick together. So I really like to stay with that. So I put a little bit out in the jar. I just put some plastic wrap on the top. See, I'm not throwing any of this stuff away, and it's just, to me, it's at this point probably silly. See, that's kind of in the red tones. Let's see what this one is here. Oh, look at that. All right, Stewie. Stewie's going crazy. Very interesting. 6 sizzling burgers. Oh, I must have kept it for this side. Why the heck would I? Oh, I love hydrangea. That's why I kept that. Okay. Some stuff is obvious. Others, not so much. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right, enough of that jazz. So let's put this stuff aside. Okay, I mean, really. Okay. Well, that's also a good point. Lisa says she just uses a glue stick because she doesn't like how the wet stuff makes things wrinkle. And I do that a little bit more now than I used to because quite frankly, glue sticks and me don't usually get along. Usually stuff doesn't stay. And I think probably because I don't use enough of it. I'm not even sure but I can grab a glue stick. That's a very good point, especially when you were working with a live audience. Now, where'd she go? I used to have her hand sticking out. There she is. All right, now let's just fuss around here and see. Actually, I'm kind of thinking, let me know if that is too far up. I'm actually thinking of putting her maybe kind of partially off the page. Now be careful with your washi tape because not all washi tape is created equal. And if it starts to mess up on you or tear, maybe put a little heat on it, your heat tool. Now see, I'm not crazy about that peeking out. I like this. I'm not crazy about that. So I'm thinking I might need something to put behind her there. Now these are some of the things I kept out to possibly use on this page. Peggy says, I am color coding my Tim Holtz crazy bird dyes. Oh, coloring the ones that go together by, oh, I'm so tired of, yes. Good job. You'll be happy you did that, I'm sure. All right, so we've got, that might be a little too large for that chair. Lori flowers would look nice. Yeah, I think I was thinking that too. Look at this. This is a cake. I mean, flowers behind her. What about a little bit of peppermint? The red's not quite right. See, I pulled that out. I could trim that down. And it doesn't have to be a lot, right? Sometimes less is more. Oh, a Timmy person on the chair. Oh, that's a good idea. We can take a look at that. I did keep out some. I was working. I have another video to put up where I put, I don't know if Gail probably will remember. I have a trash Timmy journal. Gail, I saw deodorant. The girl looks like she's putting you, and I just sitting here thinking, oh, I hope her armpits are shaved there. It looks like, yes, she does look like she's putting on. I kept these guys. These guys didn't get put away. These are some of the bigger guys. I have that trash. I did the cover. Maybe Tuesday or something. I'll put that video up. But I worked on just did this cover. See, this is all made from, the trash from the stuff, the Timmy stuff I've purchased over the years. You are, Shasta? Thank you for saying that. I wasn't sure if that would be like, a dumb thing to do, but all right. So he kind of looks cool, right? Which fella do we like? This guy looks a little dumbstruck, but see, he's a little large. This kid's a little smaller. Of course, he's looking this way. This guy's looking the wrong way. Oh, thank you, Lisa. I just couldn't bring myself to throw away all that trash. Oh, that's a shame. He's facing the wrong way. Let's see what other choices I might have. I'm trying to keep everything in that journal, Tim Holtz. And the pages are mostly trash. I'll see if I can find. I don't remember what all his names are for his items. I don't know if these are portrait or. Now, I did invite a gal to come in and join us. I don't know if she'll be able to make it today. It's a young woman that I've met as we've searched to get our mom in a new place. And so we're going to go with the place where this gal works. She's lovely. And her name is Kim. If she pops in, I'm going to try to get her hooked on journaling. She's the mom of 4, busy mom of 4. And of course, I thought of Jacqueline right away, busy mom of 3. Hey, hi, Andrea. Welcome in. So I thought maybe I could start recording when I do a page in my Tim journal. And so I don't think we want gals. He's a little young. Let's see what else we got. I'm looking for something on a, some of these guys, they're just a little too wide shouldered. Man, if I could find one facing her, that would be fabulous, wouldn't it? We'll have you vote in a minute. Let's just see what else I got here. Oh, here's an old coot. He's looking forward. Oh, he's kind of cool too. Let's see. No. Oh, he's kind of looking that way. He's kind of looking in her direction. Oh, he's adorable. Why do they have him? No, he's kind of young. But see, he's facing the wrong way too. See, he would be perfect if I could reverse him. So I told Kim if she stops in, I'll take a break with what I'm doing and show her what I'm talking about journal-wise. I'm going to gift her a journal that she can just start really gluing stuff in from her kids and whatnot, See if we can get her hooked. All right, so these are the ones that I'm thinking he's facing the wrong direction. He's too little. Okay, now let's see. All right. Now I know there's a bit of a lag, so let's say, where is my... Let's make this a group effort. I hope I don't knock over a jug of water. It wouldn't be the end of the world, but it would be messy. Wait a minute, I'm digging out some letters here. Now, I am still hoping to have my de-stash sale, but I gotta tell you, when I say life has been crazy, some of you know my hubby ended up in the hospital for a few days. I don't really want to start talking about medical stuff, but I just have to get to a place where I know that I can if anybody buys anything, I can get the stuff shipped, you know, in a timely manner and not so. I'm just giving myself a little wiggle room. Okay, so yeah, he seems to be doing, you know, pretty well. They caught they they discovered what was going on with him pretty quickly. So um we really all is good. It's just, you know, it's just with all the jazz with my mom. It's just a lot. That's all. I mean, it's just a lot. Okay, so we're going to say this guy is letter A. If you like this guy, you would vote for A. And I'm just going to go like this. If you like this guy, he's going to be letter B. He's kind of looking in her direction. Now, I could move her, but we'll talk about that in a minute. So she's letter B. Oh, we already got votes. This guy's kind of looking, he's C. Oh, we got B's. We got lots of B's. Should we not continue? All right, I just got this old guy. He's D. So you like B? Yeah, I kind of like B too. All righty. Excellent. Now, should I... Now, I could paint that square out as well. I could put a piece of paper. I could, gosh, I wish I knew where my Timmy wallpaper was. I could put wallpaper there. Look at this. This is a little bag. It might be, see, because she's not really red. She's kind of an orangey red. Bum, 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 bum. He looks kind of snooty and amused by her. All right. All right, I'm just going to quickly tear this. Your hub has a mustache? I did years ago, but I like him with a beard too, but of course now he's all like, it's gray. I'm like, hello, you're 72. But it itches him, no matter how, and it takes him forever. My husband's not very hairy, and it takes him forever to grow any facial hair. It takes my son a while too, although my son's got a beard, but it took him a while to grow it. We used to work with a guy. My husband and I worked at the same place. This was after we were married, and it was a college, and we worked with a fellow there. I swear, when he came in the morning, and he had just shaved, by lunchtime, you could see the hair coming out of this guy's face. I mean, this guy, nice looking fella, this guy could grow his hair so fast. Now, I would trim this down closer so we're not seeing the white. But I could put her here. Like that. Okay, Andrew says to Marty, I know it sounds an odd question, but I never kissed a mustache. Closest I got were guys of church who gave me brotherly hugs, and it tickled. Yes, it does tickle. It was so much fun. Gotta go. Okay. Oh, Lisa, it was such a nice treat to see you. Enjoy your mom, and hope to see you soon. If somebody, Gail, maybe Gail, could, or Kath, if you could grab Lisa's link. Lisa My Eclectic Life has a wonderful channel. She does a lot of great stuff. She's one of my personal favorites, especially when it comes to jelly printing. Um, so you want to check out Lisa, and she's got a delightful accent that I personally could listen to 24/7. Just saying. All right. So now I could move her over so they're more, they're more visually connected. I just want to cover up that yuckiness there. Actually, I guess I could really keep, but see, I like those. I want that in there. Okay, let's trim this out. And let's see. I might have to put that on my slicer because I don't really. If I bring that, I'm going to just about get all that in. Yes. Andrea says, yes, Lori, I love Lisa's accent too. She sounds like the sister or the auntie you always wish you had. Yes. And she's a delightful gal, isn't she? Aside from all that, she's just delightful. Okay, let's put this on my cutter. I just love the bottom. I'm kind of in the same color range. So if I put that right about there, and now these are sprinkles. So this can be really bumpy. Now, normally, well, I shouldn't say normally. Lots of times I don't cut and trim. I like to tear, like those of us that do this kind of stuff all the time. We like to cut, we don't like to tear things so it kind of blends into what we're working on. But we'll see how this looks. If there's too much of an edge, I might rough up this a little bit. Rough it up. And just see. Now I want to make sure that looks like the dish. Oh, this dish looks yummy. Oh, sounds like hubby's home. Now let's see. I have in my mind Lady in Red. I've got that other hard edge over there, but we'll see how it looks. I'm going to scooch that over as much as I can. I think that's a good placement. I still do kind of like her. I think half off the page. I'll sit him on the chair. I'll have to trim him a little bit. But I think I need something else over here. And I don't know if I need some kind of a doodling or just something over there. I thought I saw something that I might like to use, and now I don't know. I think there was a piece of, oh, you know what? Kathy gave me a bunch of red stamps. I wonder how they would look if I kind of put some red stamps over here. Now I'm also thinking about maybe in here a little bit where this beige is, putting some, look at these yummy stamps. I just dumped them in my little stamp tin, and there's a ton of them she sent me. What about some of these? I was also thinking about maybe using my brush and putting maybe something subtle behind here with a stencil. So of course these stamps look pretty cool over here on this, but I was thinking about maybe over here. Just, you know, here, there, and everywhere, like kind of cattywampus. Some off the page. Whoop. Yes, the red stamps on the left do help the page. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Now, do you think I should crowd them more? Because, I mean, Kath sent me tons. You think I should separate them like this or just kind of, I mean, I've got plenty to overlap. Now, another thought, what if I, see, this is how it starts, okay? For me, anyway, may not be the same for everybody. But once you get going and you're looking at your stuff, you start building on your ideas. What about some tea bags? What if I put tea bags under here, like collage tea bags down? Like I would tear these. They wouldn't stay all square. And then collage these on top. Or maybe just some at the bottom. Some at the bottom coming up and then just the stamps. Okay. That's what I'm going to do. All right. Now, over here, because this is kind of like color on color, like sort of, I don't know what they call that. I'm thinking about tea bags add texture. Yes, Peg, you are right. Good thinking. Yeah, got a little bit of texture here in the original page. Okay. So now I want to look, I got stamps everywhere. They're everywhere. Where is my, I just had my, Let's see here. Did I put it away? I've tried to be so good at putting my things away. I'm not seeing that. I'll have that song "Lady in Red" in my head most of the day. I'm thinking, Lady in Red. All right, I'm looking for my envelope journal that houses my stencils. And I just had it out. No, that's the wrong one. Well, that's going to be a bummer if I can't find that, because I shall be very disappointed. I just had it out and I was putting stencils away because I don't think I have any stencils that aren't put away. Gosh, that's one of my favorite things. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my, oops, see it, favorite things. I don't feel so bad. Okay, let's see. Let's see, what am I missing here? You forgot to change your clocks. My hubby did, so I'm okay there. Okay. Let's see. I'm just going to have a little walk through here. See what strikes my fancy. Maybe that. Maybe that. Now, I'm going to try my antique linen. I think I have an antique. Do I have antique linen? I do. In my, not an oxide, but in an ink. Put stamps inside of the tea bags. Yeah, that's an idea. Those tea bags are all flat though. I have them all torn. Old paper might work. That's kind of greeny. It's kind of greeny. I thought I had an antique linen. Let's just see. I could bury some. Oh, there it is. I could bury some behind though, Teresa, you know, which kind of would look like that. Kind of could look like they're coming out of the tea bags. Well, let's see if we can do something with that. Okay. Now, this may, you know, you may not even really be able to see this. Well, let's give it a whirl. I think I want to crook it. I can see it. I'm not sure you all will be able to see it. But I want it to be subtle. I just feel like I want to do something to the page other than just glue stuff on. Can you see it? Let's do the little stuff over top of this picture. Alrighty. She can see it. All right. And let's go this way. Now this is one of these colors, antique linen, which I almost never use. No idea why I bought it. Maybe it came in with two others. But see now, as soon as I saw this color, I thought antique linen is the one I want to use. And I have to say, it's when you get an idea like that, it's nice to have what you want to use. All right, so we've got that. Now, should I tear the edges of these little sprinkle balls? Should I? Be thinking about that. Let me know. All right, Angie's still here. She's working. Okay, kid. Oh, look, I lied to you, Teresa. This one is together. I thought I had pulled them all apart. Let's see how that looks. Let's go with Teresa's idea here. If I start laying some in, you might ink the edges instead of tearing. Okay, what color you think, Peggy? I've got, I've got that, All right, let me drop some down in there. Let's do this. Let's put a little blue. Yeah, they popped off. I didn't have them. I rushed to put them on and I didn't have them on quite right. And I don't have any more that size. They were kind of gunked up. So, yeah, I lost my candy corns. Look, I've got this whole set. Let's stick them in there. These are all connected. Well, I'm trying to remember the name of that one oxide I have. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing. Hold on. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. All right, so I added the tea bag there. Now I want to add, let me get a glue stick. I think I can, oh yes, it's right here. Oh, standing up after I've been sitting a while, it's always dicey. And then I'll grab some of these. One of these might come in handy. Let's just see. Oh, I hope I grabbed one that's full. Yes, I did. Lori and you all, I must leave. Enjoy the rest of you. Okay, Gail, thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. You enjoy your day too. We'll see you soon. Did anybody put the link in for Lisa's channel. I wasn't paying attention. Okay. Let's see. Yes, they put it in. Thank you so much, Andrea, for letting me know that. That's superb. Superb. What do I have here? What am I looking for? I'm looking for that some kind of burgundy something or other I got. Aged mahogany. Close. Close, but no cigar. Hubby's making a racket again in the kitchen. He does it all the time. Wonder if I can get it on with this. Rach 0113. I think she does a lot of clay, like making little clay charms and stuff now, but she is a fabulous collage mixed media person. And she recommends this little square spongy stuff. I don't know if that's going to show up. I might have to go really dark. Let's see, what do I have that I can? Yeah, that's not going to do much for me, is it? Might have to go, might have to go black. Families are supposed to be noisy when you're live. Just like your dogs are supposed to bark. Oh, I wish I had a puppy. Hubby still says no puppy. No puppy. Let's see, my question is, how do we break the tie? He says no puppy, and I say yes puppy. Whose vote really matters? All right, let's try this. This could be. Well, you know what? It might just be where it enhances that. Look, I got black there. It enhances that edge. I'm really hesitant to put black ink on one of my brushes. I don't want to do that. So I'm going to have to find a black blending tool. Okay, I'm all over the map today. This is really see, tea bags are porous, right? I forgot about it. All right, let's just start overlapping some of these. I want a little bit of space, I think, in between. Kathy, these stamps are fabulous. Thank you, thank you. And it doesn't have to make sense, right? It's art. And just taking a nap. Enjoy that nap. Oh, I really slept most of the day yesterday. If I'm honest, couldn't keep my peepers open. We've been a little sneezy, a little headachy. Now I'm thinking I need a little something down on this tea bag, like maybe a word or something. We'll see. I'm wondering if I want these to kind of just get thinner as they go up and kind of trickle off the page. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Is anybody still awake? Is everybody napping? Is everybody asleep? I still haven't been able to find Judy O. I don't know where she is. Don't know how to get a hold of her. And then I was thinking of Natasha. We haven't seen Natasha in a week or so. Hope she's doing okay. So if you girls watch the replay, kind of like that that's got a chunk of envelope on it. Give me a little shout so I know you're okay. Would be lovely. Barbara Clark. Hello, hello. How are you? Okay. Here we go. Here we go, loop de loop. Here we go, loop de line. Yeah, they do, right, Peg? Thanks. Okay. Stampage, and I might have to put some stampage over here, so we'll see. Now, of course, I put my Timmy. What did I want to do with my? Oh yeah. I want to find. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, this looks black. That looks black. Let's see if we can get some color on here without messing up my page. I'm just not getting it. It's just not. Well, let me show. I pulled out one of the. I pulled this out. I think I want to use one of these. And I'm thinking I want to put maybe that rose in the center of that. So let's fussy cut this out. I just have it in my mind it shouldn't have a hard edge, and I think I just have to get over myself. That's going in there. I didn't put my stopper back in my, oh, let's do this way. Now he's got to get trimmed. He's got to get inked. And Anything I need to see, put it in caps for me, please. Thank you very kindly. Now, let me get... let me get this, and let me get my Timmy. I think I need bolder words, like the ones that are on the, I have them that are on the, it's on like a chipboard kind of. Here they are. Here they are. But there's other stuff in here too, and I'll probably take off the thickness so my book doesn't get too terribly, warped. Let's see. See, now this looks kind of cool. Universal dominoes, because it's got the red, it's got the coloring. What if I attach that at the bottom here? Or I could do a word. I could do etc. I could do story. That's too small. Salvaged. I think that's enough choices. Okay, so let me show you. Oh, I'm not going to be able to pick that up with my one hand. Let's see. How can I do this? Let me get this more better here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. There we go. So that's going to go up there, I think. He's going to go on the chair. Something like that. So I can put this on the bottom of that, or I can put a word. Story. I will ink this. Etc. etc. Anybody know what movie that's from? Or salvaged. What do you be thinking? What do you be thinking? Okay, let's see. Now, this is going to go over here, and I'm still, you know what? I'm just going to stop thinking about it. I'm just going to let it go. They're just going to be hard edges. Done. So, I need to get this glued up. So, you be thinking about that sign on the bottom of the tea bag. Oops. I know this is a lot. But like I said, I don't usually have too much success with glue stick. The King and I, Christine G for the win. Yay! She got it. She got it. All right, I'm lining this up right here. It's probably a little further than I wanted it, but it's okay. I'm going to be okay with it. It was one of on the tip of my mind, Christine. You see, Yul Brunner's absolutely one of my faves too. Gosh, I haven't seen that in years. They all work for me, Lori, you choose. And she kicks the ball back to me. Okay. Ouch. I just pinched myself with a glue stick. Where's our lovely lady? Lady in red. I could scoot her down. You know, sometimes, oh, dagnabbit. Sometimes I just carry on like it's, you know, the end of the world, like it's the biggest decision I'll ever have to make, and it's not. Now I dropped my, look at my broken glasses. We have an appointment to get our eyes checked, I think this week. Now, where could that little thing have gone to? It's not under my chair. This is silly. Did it pop in my drawer? I have my drawers open. I don't have my drawers down. I have my drawers open. Don't get excited. Where the heck did it go? Oh my goodness. Are you talking to me? Honey, you don't have to whisper. You don't have to whisper. Okay. I don't hear very well, and it comes in a whispers, and I just can't. Okay. My blending tool just vanished. Vanished. It is gone. Gone, baby, gone. All right, let's grab another. Let's grab another. See what I like the coloring on that one. This one's really beat up, but it should work. Okay. Now I'm going to use that and use that side because it's got the red on it. And I'm thinking about putting that there. Let's use etc., etc. because of, you know, that, well, it is kind of thick. So what I do in that case is I just take, if I want to thin this out, I just take my knife and kind of start a little spot where I can, you know, tear it off. Now, see, I want to save that. I don't think there's any help for me. I really don't think there is. Now, I do have my glue, my hot glue gun plugged in, so I'm going to use hot glue on this. Hot glue. Okay. Excellent. Let's ink a dink this fella. Oh, I've got to trim him. Hold on. Hold on. Maybe if I square him up over there. Maybe I'll just trim that out. Instead of making it, I'll just follow his, I'll just take his arm off. No problem. What's the matter, you? Hey! That's a little noticeable, but hey, it's all right. Now, I'm just sitting here thinking, wouldn't it be lovely if I could find a sprig of flowers to just go up the side of that page in red or orange? Want a little more color on his face. Just looks a little peaked. A little peaked. His shoulders kind of. All right, now I did not trim out her fingers. And they're really kind of in the shadow. Trim that a little bit. And some of that might have to be trimmed off. Now, generally, I don't like to put stuff in the ditch, you know. I don't want her in the ditch. Okay, Barbara, thanks for coming in. It was nice to see you. You have a good day. I don't think I want to cut her dress off. You know? If I put her right in there, she just kind of fits. Let's ink her bottom. So I don't see that white where I tore her. Okay. It's like her body fits right in there, like her waist. Wah, 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 wah. Okay, let's see. I'm not quite getting it. See if I can fit her in here without getting her arm hacked off. Whoop. Whoop, whoop. By the way, the stuff that's being discontinued is called cut and dry foam. Oh, really? It's being discontinued? Yeah, I still have a big chunk of it. I tend to, I hoard stuff because I'm like, oh, I don't know if I'll ever get it. Now that I know it's going to be discontinued, I probably will never use the rest of it. And I cut the smallest piece where I can barely even grab onto it. But Rach, she uses it a lot, right? I mean, she's, see, now I still have it. Oh, I guess I can scooch her over a little. She's another Diane Fago, kind of. And see, she's up too far. That's all right. I think I'm going to whack her hand off. You never use it? Yeah, I'm hoarding it. I don't use it on, I'm intentional to not use it. See, if I bring her down a little bit, I'm going to get that white. I'm not liking that white. Now that Tim has announced the discontinuing, oh yeah, yeah, see, because people are like me. If I hear something like that, as soon as I hear him say it, if I'm watching, I go right to the internet and start looking for it. And then decide, see, there's something not quite right with me. See, but if I do that, I feel like I'm going to need something here, but then I don't need, see, I should have brought, well, shoulda, woulda, coulda. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. It's going down, ladies. I'm done fussing around with it. I mean, it's not like this chick's going to be crying in a yap and saying, I don't like where you put me on the page. Half of her hand's going to be cut off. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. It just cracks me up though when I am watching Tim Holtz live, and he says stuff like, going to the dollar store and stuff. Just cracks me up. Can you imagine being in a dollar store and you're, someone who does this kind of art and you know who he is and you see him in a dollar store? I told you before, I would just scream. I would just scream. Now, do I want that? I'm gonna look through my other schlep just to see if I've got something tall and narrow that can go up here. See, I got that Ink-a-Dink on there, and that just is a big. Oh, it's coming off a little bit, kind of, sort of, not really. Okay, she's on. Let's get him seated, properly seated. I was thinking about adding some lace or something to him, but probably not. Do, 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 do. Oh, my nails kind of match. Do, 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 do. That might be crooked. Okay. All right. Now I don't want to scare you, but I have another box of solder. And let's just see if there's anything in here I can use. I'm trying to think. I probably have stickers I might be able to use. Oh yeah, that's not going to work, Lori. I'm going to hit the camera. I've got other stuff stored in here. Let's just see. I haven't been in this box for a while. Tim and Mario live in the town where my daughter went to get out. Well, Ranger is not too far from where I live. And I'm thinking, gosh, if I ever hear him say, we're going to be at Ranger I might just head over there and just hang out in the parking lot, see if I can see him going in. I guess I shouldn't have said that. Stalker. Okay, I'm looking for something long and narrow and orangish, I think. That's not orange, but that kind of has piqued my interest there. I've got painty papers in here, kids. Painty papers. What if I have a piece of painty paper like this and then stamp something on it? Be thinking about what I could stamp on there. I could just stamp like letters, like script. You know what I'm saying? There's some yummy stuff in here. Yum, yum, yummers. Or I could put, see, I've got these see-through floral stickers. I wonder where the heck I have those. Oh, my brain is working. Lori, I don't picture you as a stalker. A rabid fan, maybe. He's just so yummy. Timmy is just so, he's just so yummy. He's just so clever. I'm really not, I'm so over the Hollywood stuff and Hollywood people. I'm just saying, I'm really not a groupie, but Tim Holtz to me is just a genius. A genius. I say a genius. You know, I'm kind of liking that red that I have there. Instead of belaboring this. If you could see me, and I really have to get serious about my weight, but if you could see me, I'm a fat old woman. An old fatty. An old fat woman. I don't look like a groupie or a stalker. I don't think. Oh, and I got purple hair. Got purple hair, girls. I don't know why the old guy puts up with me, actually. You did, Peggy? Oh, I see. I didn't even know he did that. Oh, it looks like my bonus son just sent me a video. Oh, a treat for Mama Lori on Sunday. No, that's too different. All right, let's see. Let's tear this. It's not tearing well. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it this way. Yeah, super jelly. What classes did you take, Peg? Tim was very charming and very generous with his supplies. I have his autograph. Well, now we all want Peggy's autograph. I think I want to trim that right about there. Now, this may not work, but we'll see. So was he in your neck of the woods, Peg, or did you travel? Yeah, see, that's not, I don't want to. I think Eileen Lyons took a class from him too, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see what she says. One class he created a jointed wood hand and collapsed it up with bits and collaged it up with bits and bobs. The other class was creating 3D art. He came to my local art shop here in Maryland. Wow, that's amazing. That could be narrower, I guess. I kind of like that. Can you see what I'm doing? I'm just fussing. See, I'm not crazy about that straight edge. I should think about wrapping this up. Yep, back in the day when we had live classes. Well, he was probably just getting started then, too, right? And wanted to get the word out, get his ideas and products out. He doesn't really need to do that anymore. Dewey. Now, the other thing is I could do this. And I could do more stamps over here to kind of connect the pages. I do think I want to put some script on that. I think I kind of like that instead of this big honky tonk. Big honky tonk. Okay, let's see. I need something to, let's put this, yeah, let's put this down. I don't care if this gets yucky. The Queen's Ink, which closed her brick and mortar store. Oh, always had Ranger artists give classes. I have taken Dina Wakley, Diane Reevely, Seth Apter, and some others. Get out of town. Peggy, no wonder. No wonder you're so inspired. Okay. I'll take down. Didn't really tear that appropriately. I still am singing in my head Lady in Red, honestly. Honestly. Yeah. Look at me. I'm inking this with the lid on. Peggy's got me so beside myself. So beside myself. See how this looks. I even took a barbelling class. Oh my gosh. That's coolio Julio. All right, this doesn't have to be perfect. I always thought it would be cool. Wouldn't it be cool if somebody's just watching your channel and they like, hey, she's cool. Let's see if she wants to be one of Tim's makers, or let's see if she wants some free product that we can, There you go, Peggy. That's an upside to that for sure. Okay. I like that. I like it. So I'm going to go with it. So I can get a riddle on here. A wriggle. Get a wriggle on. Let's put these babies back up here. I'm going to slip that right behind here to my pages so I don't have to glue my pages together. I keep forgetting to put my pin back in here. Yeah, my husband said to me, I was getting some Happy Mail together. When I had offered the napkins, Shaz was interested, but Shaz is in Australia. And to ship napkins, a small package of napkins, because if it's thicker than a quarter inch, it's a package, to Australia is quite pricey. It's just, for napkins, it's like crazy town, okay? So I guess Xander and I had gotten together to draw eyes, and I was complaining and lamenting about postage. And Xander said, I just put my stuff in a regular envelope and, just make sure it's flat and send several envelopes, and it's, reasonable. So I said to Chaz, that's what I was going to try to do. So I go over to the post office, and apparently, unless it's a letter, it really should be a package, even though it's a quarter of an inch. But the girls said you could try it. Now they wouldn't put it through the machine, but it was squishy. I mean, they're just napkins. So that's what I did. So I sent 3 things to Shaz. We'll see if she gets them. It's a crapshoot. But you know what? Most things in life are they not? Eh. So I'm getting this stuff together. And my husband said, God love him, he's a nice guy, he really is, but he's clueless, okay? He's like, "Well, you're going to an awful lot of trouble to just send some napkins." And I said, "You know what, honey? But you don't understand." I said, "Where is the joy in your life?" To me, he's like a hamster on a wheel, does the same thing day in, day out. He reads, but he has no hobbies. He doesn't really have any buddies he gets together with. He just, well, I mean, I don't either, local, I guess. But I mean, I have a couple girlfriends and I have my sisters. I'm close to my sisters. But it's the same old, like he has this, and you folks out there give me joy. And when I get an envelope in the mail with an ATC card or a napkin, it thrills me. Okay. It makes your day. And I said to him, it gives me joy to send it. And if these get to her, she will be thrilled to get them. I can't, he doesn't get it. I can't explain it to him. I know he'll never get it. Look how cute they look all grouped together there. But it's just how it is. And, a little part of me is a little sad for him. I kinda like that that was upside down. That one's upside down. But, you know, yeah, that too. And, I used to say to my kids, "Daddy was never a kid." I had to stop saying that when my four-year-old daughter started repeating me. "Daddy was never a kid, right, Mom?" He's very sensible, and he does have joy, don't get me wrong, but he's just like, I told you, him and my daughter, you gotta check them for a pulse every once in a while. I mean, I'm serious about that. That's the truth. That's the truth. So if Shaz gets the happy mail, we'll be doing a happy dance. Okay, so there's not really a lot on this page, and I really wish I could think about maybe doodling something somewhere. Like, look at that. That's got an extra little, um, like Diane Fago does. I have to make sure I put Diane's and Lisa's info in my description box as I'm starting to wind down here. Methinks. I have to cut her hand off. Her hand is sticking way outside the page. But this kind of, um, hey, there's Carol. Lori, my husband is the same, except he is obsessed with running, but he doesn't get the junk journal world and the happy mail. Yeah, my husband, because he was recently told that he's pre-diabetic, he's like turned on a dime, watching what he's eating, which is great. He's lost 20 pounds, which is wonderful. He's been walking 2 miles every day. He's that kind of a person. I'm still trying to get myself back on track with my diet since I got back from Europe in what, I don't know, a year ago, 2 years ago. It's just like, it's work. It's work to me. And I think I can leave that there. So I'm going to trim off her hand. I'm going to hot glue on this little photo slide thingy up here. And welcome, Carol. It's nice to see you. I think I might put it, I think I like it crooked rather than straight. Peggy, Oh my gosh. I tell you what my mother-in-law said to me one time, just something, there are some things in life you never forget. Be careful with your words because some stuff, she didn't say it to be mean. It just was not pleasant for me to hear it, but whatever. So I think I'm done. I just have to do a little trim here. There's my little skizzers. I'm going to leave my stamps that come off the edge of the page. I'm going to leave those, but I'm going to trim her hand off. Okay, so this is Sibella Court's Nomad, a global approach to interior style. This is her book, and this is the page I decided to work on today. And so over here, this is a collaboration, putting the tea bag on and having the little stamps coming out of the tea bag. And then I used the slide projector frame and put a red rose on there. This is the Tim Holtz fella sitting on the chair. I probably need a cat or something under the chair, but we'll see. I might run into something like that at some point. And then we've got sprinkled covered donuts or whatever, and my lady in red. Piece of painting paper on the bottom, which is stamped. I don't know how well you can see that. With just some script. And then more stamps to kind of bring in that double spread. Where's my misplaced my block here. I got a little bit of a glare. So I'm going to go grab some lunch and wait for hubby to get back from his walk. I've got spinal stenosis, so walking for me is just not great. I have a fair amount of pain walking, so that's how it is. I could say it's getting old, but hey, Ray, how are you? Nice to see you. I'm getting ready to get out of here. So that's it for me for today. I don't think there's anything I need to tell you. Is that I am planning to have a de-stash sale. And as soon as I know about that, I will let you know. It probably will be pop-up style with the way my life is right now. There are a host of folks on later this afternoon. And so don't forget to tune into those. I know Murray will be on later. Ann Lar comes on around 5 Eastern. If you haven't changed your clocks, make sure you do, or you'll miss some of that. Sandra comes on at 4. And I don't know. There might be Lisa. Tanya usually comes on Sunday afternoon, right? And Lisa Jameson. I don't know if she's on Sundays or not. But, I can't remember everybody. But there's a fair amount of them. And then we'll move on into next week. I did post a bricolage daily where I put together a journal using file folders. So if you have a minute to take a glance at that. Oh, yes, and I hit 2,000 subbies. So keep an eye open for some giveaways in that regard too. Okay, thanks so much for being here. And we got to see a couple gals I haven't seen in a while, and that's always fun. Thank you to my fabulous mods, and I hope to see you all soon. Take time to be creative and enjoy the journey. Bye-bye for now.